What's up guys, and welcome to an episode of Marvel Rivals, where today I will be showcasing what's, in my opinion, the most underrated hero right now. So before we get into it, I do have an honorable mention in what I believe is one of the most underrated. Definitely not the strongest, and definitely not the most underrated, but just one of the most. So right here. Alright, Spider-Man. I know he gets a lot of hate because you're either going to get a Spider-Man that is doing pretty good, or he is like 2 and 12 and is just getting destroyed by every team. The reason I believe Spider-Man is so underrated is just because so many people just play him wrong. Everybody just trying to play their favorite hero right now. They're running up to people. I think it's just because a lot of people are just new to these types of games and they're just trying to play it like it's Call of Duty or something, just running in and dying over and over and over. And how you play him, you got to play more strategically and flanking people, climbing up, using your webs. A lot of air combat, like let's say you see like an Iron Man, a Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange or something in the sky. It's more about running to them and doing combat than just running straight in. Anyways, I don't want to get too off topic. I want to go ahead and talk about who is my number one for most underrated hero in the game. Without further ado, my most underrated hero in the game has got to be Bucky. I do not think Bucky is anywhere close to number one. You know what? Never mind. I do think he is close. He's not number one in the game, but he is honestly probably top 3. So not a lot of people use him right now. They don't really understand how good he is. Now, I'm not just going to say that he's one of the most underrated heroes in the game and just leave it at that. I do have a lot of points to make. I have a few different clips on here showing, not just why he is the most underrated hero and one of the best, but exactly how to use him and where people are going wrong with how they're using Bucky. So starting off with the basics is going to be how to use your gun. So if you know how to hit your shots, the Winter Soldier is probably for you. So if you see people flying around, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, people like that are hard to get to for most, especially the melee users, people like Winter Soldier, this is where you come in. You should be beaming these guys. It only takes a few hits. Even if you can't kill them, honestly, you get a couple shots off and you just got them 1 HP, really helping your team. Now next up is going to be the grapple. Now, this is probably where the more complex strategies comes in the combos, but this is where you really shine. Like, let's say that you're trying to get someone up in the air, like Iron Man, somebody like that, but they're just a little too high for you and you can't quite reach them. So what you want to do is you want to go right up under them, charge up your right click, and then just use your grapple and bring them right down to you. And now you can just beam them. You can do your left shift, click E, just get him one tap. Typically you can kill him super fast. This is a great way to kill almost anybody, honestly. The DPS is insane. Not only can you use your grapple on people like that, but let's say there's just someone in the center, trying to take the objective that you want out of the field to help your team. Let's say you got Iron Fist or just somebody else in there, maybe a tank like Venom or Thor. So what you want to do is just get on the side near a wall or something, get your grapple, you're pulling him away from the battlefield and taking him out of the fight and just eliminating him right then and there. And I mean, even if you don't kill him, you can honestly just get him out of there, get him one tap, get away, repeat. And if you're from a place anyways that you're around a corner and you're able to grapple somebody like that anyways, you're probably going to be able to take a good few shots right before them, getting them low. If it's someone like a tank like Thor, Odin, even Doctor Strange, just that way when you do have them close like that, it's not going to be that hard for you to finish them off. Now, for by far his most broken ability in the game and what makes him so strong in the first place that most people know him for is his ult. So you get it charged up and you're able to use it, and if you're able to kill somebody with it, it instantly recharges your ult and you can just spam it. So obviously you don't really want to be aiming for anybody full health, especially the tanks. You want to be aiming for more of the squishy characters. But if you play it right, you can team wipe this super easily, and you don't have to do it right back to back either. If you use your ult, you can wait a few seconds, hit him a few times, maybe use your E or your left shift, then ult again. And you just use this the right way, and you can team wipe, just as easily as Jeff the Shark when everybody's all together in the objective. Now, just to help you guys understand how to play the Winter Soldier just a little bit better, I do have some gameplay with no commentary here coming up that you guys can just watch for a few minutes just to grasp and see if you get any ideas and see if you really want to play the Winter Soldier, because he is a very underutilized character in Marvel Rivals. And if you like this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to see more just like this.
Glad to knock that grin off your shiny face, Stark. Always glad to help, partner. Nothing personal.
I've got yours. Control seized. Double KO.
Got your back.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Wherever they are, they don't look
Rise,
friendly.
my friends! One down. Come back here! We're done here! Good thing I was here. Much better. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I got you.
Armed and dangerous! We make a good team. Not so fast! That's what I needed.
Control seized. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Literally so.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
See the adversary. I will.
Your powers are mine!
Here they come to take us out.
Alt is alt.
Got one.
Control seized.
Much better. Not today. Always glad to help. You made my list. You're up! Armed and dangerous!
Counting on you, friends. A nice deep freeze. A nice deep freeze.
Not so fast! Armed and dangerous! Again!
Control seized.
Shame it had to end this way, Steve.
Looks like the Punisher's upping his game. The area's almost yours.
Loki does not ask for much from his loyal subjects. Just their undying.
Armed and dangerous! One down.
You're doing better than
Armed
they are.
and dangerous!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Your battle's over.
Rocket's revival isn't over.
Observe.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. The Punisher's
Not so fast! Not today.
Enemies on approach.
They are in front of us.
neutralized.